Alright guys, what we're going to be doing today is making our design for our op art. Op art stands for optical illusion. So I'm going to start off by making just a gentle curve that goes across my page. We're going to be making a worm tunnel effect. And then on this gentle curve, I want to mark like 5 to 7 dots. You want to keep them close to your line so that they're not super obvious. What I'm going to do now is pretend like I have a ball and it's going to bounce to each one of those dots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to go off the page just like I started from off the page over here. What I'm going to do then is flip it over and do the same thing. Start off the page and bounce to that dot. What I want to do now is make each one of these tunnels start to grow. So I'm always going to start right here in this little crease where my dot was. And I bring that around to the next one. And notice as I get bigger, I start kind of moving up. So I'm not going all the way down to my dot now. I'm going about right here where that crease is. Now that one's pretty big. I'm going to switch and start on this one a little bit so it doesn't get squeezed out of the way. So they're kind of like C shapes I'm making as I'm going. And notice each time this kind of starts to move up. So now if I'm going to add on this one again, I'm going to start right about here and make this wrap around. Notice how this one's getting smaller. So I'm going to start making it a little bit larger. Notice too that I'm always going down in that crease. What you don't want to do is make it start looking like a rainbow. For example, like if this were my line, I had my dots on here. If I'm making it look like a rainbow, see how those ends aren't touching? That's what you don't want. So not like this. You want to get it so that they're going to this little point in each one. There you go. I'm going to be ready to add some color to this. What we're going to do now is go ahead and add color to our op art design. We're going to shade on these so that we have a dark, a medium, and a light, and then it goes back to medium and dark. That's going to give it like a three-dimensional effect. Colors are up to you. You can pick a color scheme, like if you want to do this, a pattern of like green, red, whatever you'd like. That's okay, but I just want you to make sure you have 3 shades of each color in each one. So I'm going to start off with my kind of burgundy, and I'm going to go nice and dark right in the corner, and then I'm going to skip over here, and then go nice and dark right in this corner. Notice how it's not a soft straight edge, it's a little bit jagged. That's what you want. And now I'm going to push just a little bit softer, kind of blending those two together, but it should still be dark and then medium. Skip to the side, do the same thing. And then now this last little area in the middle, my lightest, I'm going to go over that, and as I'm doing that, I'm also kind of blending in the other sides. If you suddenly end up getting too dark right here, you can always go back and darken up your other areas a little bit. Okay, now that I have this one done, you can see that it kind of makes it look like it's bubbling out a little bit. That's your goal. Now I'm going to switch up colors because you don't want to do the same colors right next to each other. I'm going to take a green, same thing. Really dark in the corner, kind of a jagged edge. then medium, and light across the middle. I'm going to go ahead and finish just this row.